Hey everybody, so we're going to tap in. We're going to use this, what's the name of this deck? Wild Reflections, I guess. And get some divine messages for you guys. What's happening? What's happening? All right, let's ask our angels, saints, ancestors, and guides into our space to provide love and divine messages for our highest and greatest good. We're surrounded in divine white light and love, and so it is, and so it will be. So you are unbothered, and there could be something incoming. All right, so what's incoming that the collective needs to know about for their highest and greatest good? Truth and only truth. 8 of Cups. So there could be movement away from something. It could have something to do with like a realization, something coming to someone's awareness. It also could be leaving relationships, friendships, work, something that it's like there's been a lot of things that have been left behind, shall we say. This could be situations that have been left behind, or people, places, things. Someone's being guided away from it, whatever it is. The Tower. Yeah. Someone's wanting to leave something that's crumbling, maybe a downfall, some sort of upset, some sort of whatever once was is no longer situation. Queen of Swords energy. There's something coming to light. Information coming to light. 4 of Pentacles. Someone's like hiding behind things. Okay. It's like maybe not wanting to be seen or holding on to something that is false. Maybe a false reality I'm getting, or a false sense of security, or a grudge. Maybe someone sees somebody straight through their mask. They can't hide. Right? You can't hide. Somebody like picks up on their smell, their scent. Someone is very in touch with what they receive as far as their senses are concerned. Like psychic, telepathic kind of energy. So if they're trying to hide behind fake shit, it's like somebody knows. Somebody knows. Okay? And someone's like calling somebody out too, like bang, 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 like something don't smell right with this person. Right? So someone may have to leave because someone's, you know, what's this card? Interesting. So, I don't know, maybe there was like some sort of illusion that someone's trying to hold up. Like maybe it's about like having to look good in front of other people, like like keeping up appearances. Keeping up appearances. All right, I was like, where are we going with this? That's where we be. Very good. What's this? With a third party, you know, for the group's sake. Okay, there's something that somebody's doing so that others see them in a certain kind of way. Or someone is, maybe a group that they used to associate sees you in a different kind of way now. Maybe they're no longer associating with this group. Maybe there's been a fallout. Maybe there's some sort of truth, okay, as to this person and the secrets that they keep. That's a big theme this week. Yeah, I am getting like there's some sort of community or someone in like some sort of limelight, or this could be like friends, coworkers, family, that this person is like trying to hide something. They're trying to hide. Five of Cups. Maybe they're pretending to be happy where they are. They don't want people to know that, you know. High Priestess. Yeah, there's sort of hidden work that they've been doing behind the scenes. There's like proof of this. Someone paid money for this. They were paid to do this, maybe. I'm getting like they may have like done some sort of like work, some sort of practice. I feel like they did some sort of practice. All right, 7 of Cups, 10 Cups. They may have paid money towards this work to be done by like maybe this High Priestess, or maybe it was towards a High Priestess. And now things are falling apart here. There's something that's going awry. Right? Like whatever they thought was worth the investment maybe wasn't so worth it after all. That's what I'm getting. Like maybe it wasn't worth it after all with the 5 of Cups. Maybe there's somebody having to like really check in with themselves. Yeah. Look, it's like check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah, someone wrecked themselves. Okay, someone like put themselves in a really shitty spot, and you know, like there's repercussions. All right, there's repercussions playing out right now. Like the Queen of Swords isn't one to mess with. So, you know, this is like the eyes and ears, okay? Like they're gonna clock it. All right, someone got clocked. All right, someone picked up on it and clocked it, and this person didn't like it, and as a result there was something done to kind of like, you know, manipulate and control the situation. There may have been like illusions, spells, ill will sent, okay? And let's see it. Page of Wands, bottom of the deck. Yeah, maybe this was done through passion. We have the 3 of Swords here and the 8 of Swords. Page of Wands. Maybe, yeah, I'm getting like this could have been like something they did from a place of passion. I'm getting like there is this energy of feeling like there's a lot of things in the past being reflected back to them. Okay, a lot of pain, heartache, betrayal even. So it's kind of like their past is kind of haunting them, and it's affecting their present life. Maybe in their relationships with other people. What's this? Yeah, the Emperor. Maybe trying to control, manipulate people is backfiring. Maybe they're realizing that they were the one that was being manipulated the whole time. And it could have something to do with the Queen of Cups or a Leo. Okay. Someone is now recognizing that they were bound by feeding their ego. I feel like there was somebody that continues to feed their ego. Or that's how they got them and like ensnailed in this illusion here to maybe betray or create some sort of heartbreak here. I feel like what it was for the sake of like trying to swap or bound or restrict somebody or something. It could have something to do with this high priestess here. This is fascinating. Then we have the Ten of Cups. It has something to do with like a family unit here and wanting to like almost switch places or be someone that they're not. I feel like that's this Queen of Cups. I'm getting that, you know, she broke up a family so that she could have it for themselves. However, not so fast. I'm getting like someone had a choice. Look. They chose money, the promise of money, over family, over love. But their choice to choose family, finances, greed, the promise of lots of money, it's almost like they also chose somebody who chose that. And because they're not in a position of stability and security, they may be left for someone else. Because of the same reason they left you. And then it'll be too late to come back to you because you're already living what you dreamed. And you've moved on from them by then. Interesting. So it's like you both have a free will choice in the matter. One of you chose financial gain and the other one chose love, even if it was self-love. Knowing that what is desired will be an outcome in a matter of time. Some inspired action even. Dreaming and wishing on a star, right? With this energy. And this energy is receiving exactly what they put out. It's like reaping what you've sown. It's like the cause and effect of life. Right? And like, here's that energy of like, now you're gone. Right? Victory and success. Moving on towards victory and success. Yeah, unbothered, right? Didn't we talk about that? Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning, closing out something, moving on to the next level in life, and enjoying, you know, the fruits, the labor, the love, the family, the support that you desire and deserve. Interesting. Somebody made a really big gamble. And I feel like they're now realizing the extent of this gamble. It is like a big deal here. Big deal, big lessons to learn. Let's get a little bit more info here. Let me just show you. Oh, look at Divine Protection by Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Michael. I feel like somebody thought they had more power than God. Right? Like, someone is going to be humbled. Humbled. All right, what do we got? Redirect your thoughts to positive thinking. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, somebody didn't read the fine print when they signed up to do what they did. Or someone is going to need to sign and read the documents clearly. Someone could be bound to somebody legally because of not reading the documents or not thinking about the fine print here. Look at, see, someone could be stuck in some sort of agreement with somebody. I have an Emperor and a Queen of Cups. So I have Aries, Water, Leo. All right, I have a false masculine. Okay. Operating from an ego, wearing a mask. Pretending to be something that they're not. Someone feels very bound by their circumstance. Okay, somebody feels bound by their circumstance. All right, someone is literally doing some sort of negative projection here. Okay, look at, I was talking about spellbounding. Here we go. 7 of Cups right here. I feel like that's what's going on here. All right, it's creating health issues and spiritual sickness. Look at, divine justice and universal law is playing out at this time. Okay. This can also be like spiritual jail, all right, or physical jail. Maybe like it's affecting your mindset, okay? It's creating some sort of mental illness here, okay? All this black magic, spell work that's being done, is creating mental illness, okay? As well as legal issues, okay? Those will continue to happen. Could have something to do with like what they invested in business-wise, work-wise, maybe something they did at work. All right, I'm getting like there's legal issues playing out. So there's like spiritual jail, physical jail going on. You have air energy. Take a spiritual bath and cleanse your energy because they're sending crap. So raise your vibration and redirect your thoughts to positive thinking. Okay. Abundance and financial stability and blessings are coming your way. Okay, that's that victory. All right, look at, here's that false masculine, low vibrational energy. Whatever, you know, they're dealing with legal issues because of the extent that they went to for money. Sneeze. And I'm getting like they're unwell as a result of it. Yeah. They're surrounded by toxic friends. Okay. So if they think that they have support, the people they surround themselves with are just going to mirror the same energy that they are, right? It's narcissistic, toxic, devil energy. All right. Focus on happiness, joy, and emotional fulfillment, okay? You're much better off than dealing with this energy, okay? Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Past loved ones visit you while you sleep. Karmic family and friends are involved in this whole situation. All right, so karma's happening for them as well. Okay, they could be feeling the pressure of this now. Okay. All right, I feel like there is divine feminine energy, high vibrational energy, and Empress. They came against that energy. Trying to take you down. Look at, here's the Tower, confirming the Tower. All right, this is all playing out now. Destruction, gold digger. All right, someone is being seen. I feel like something is playing out that people are now going to realize who's a gold digger and who's really not in the best way. Health issues and spiritual sickness, kind of clarifying, you know, the energy you put out, you're going to receive back. All right, I feel like there is divine love here. Okay, there is a karmic lesson here playing out. And you've probably learned a lesson in this situation with these people. Again, what goes around comes around. Look at, someone is realizing they're sleeping with the enemy. Okay? Because they're a player. They're always going to be a player. Okay? Get more connected and meditate and spend more time in nature. All right. Things flipping and switching over here. Listen. Look at. So, nothing's changed. Doesn't look like there's been any changes there. They're still doing the same old, right? Someone could be receiving spirit communication, all right? You could be getting signs that this low vibrational feminine is sleeping with the enemy. It could be song lyrics. It could be, you know, you're seeing, or maybe it's the masculine, whoever it is. I feel like there's some sort of spiritual communication that's playing out. Signs in nature. Your spirit team's trying to like, hey, like, what's up? Like, maybe through dreams, they're trying to show you what's going on here. Maybe you're not paying attention. Someone's going to be exposed. There's some sort of truth coming to light. I feel like there's also unexpected income. Maybe what they did for unexpected income is coming to light. Again, they're sleeping with the enemy. It's like, heads up. Like, pay attention to the signs that you receive. Confirmation. Okay, confirmation. Look at, in the near future, you're going to know what you needed to know. Karmic, third party involved. Okay, this whole group and what they were plotting and planning to do. It's like air sign energy, okay? Air signs. Okay, I feel like they want to blow up your karmic spot because they have fear of reconciliation, okay? They're worried about them coming back to you, so they want to blow up their spot, okay? And everything's going to be exposed, okay? Because the karmics know what they did for money, okay? And there's evidence of this. It's all coming to light. This could be what this energy was hiding, like the secrets that you keep. All right, exposure, truth coming to light. Queen of Swords, yes. Yeah, shit's blowing up. Pray more like it's your job. We have, someone's abilities and gifts, visions, intuition is on point. I'm getting they tried to spellbound you, bind you. But you're too bright of a light. They tried to hit you where it hurt so that you wouldn't feel worthy or good enough. So you wouldn't create. However, you learned how to alchemize. So, joke's on them. Look at this. Make a wish and a wish is coming. All right. You learned how to heal yourself. And as a result, they're having to face what they wanted for you. Okay. You are divinely protected by Archangel Michael. Okay. And they will experience spiritual or physical prison. Maybe both. Okay, they could be getting caught up in their addictions. This could be money, sex for money, gambling, taking risks, alcohol, drugs while under the influence, maybe battling some substances here. Yeah, resulting in, yeah, look at, someone may have been doing things that they shouldn't have been doing, again, for the opportunity to be abundant, okay? They could be dealing with some sort of disease here, and they could be out of work. All right, so I feel like this is leading them down a slippery slope. Maybe they were promised by somebody that there was something to hold out for, some sort of promise. I feel like, you know, someone is much more interested in, like, you know, taking risks. And I feel like it may have created some sort of difficulty, the Tower here, for someone. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of deception, betrayal in this person, this energy, this group. They're liars. I feel like through this process, you've released karmic debt. And you're grateful to learn the lesson and move on. You know that your wishes and dreams are coming true. What's this card? Look at your soulmate's on its way. Yeah, they communicate to you through messages, dreams, visions. All right, you're very in tune. You have a big crown and third eye opening. Okay, strong ability. I feel like right now childhood trauma is unhealed. You could have been healing on this. There could be energy that this is happening as a result of someone's unhealed childhood wounds. And how it's literally, you know, potentially affected their life in a very big way. And now it's time to deal with it. Because they may have to start over. They're holding on to something very heavily. Okay, not wanting to let something go. Right? Letting go of the past. The anger, the bitterness, the resentment. They're holding on and it's heavy. To the point where, you know, it's really affecting somebody's life on a lot of different levels. Okay. I feel like you're being guided towards your destined path and purpose. And you've answered the call. So go do what you came here to do. Okay. They're going to experience an ego death. Okay. It's part of their process. All right. Everybody has one. And you're here for a special mission as an earth angel. Okay, so you're being guided toward your destined and path and purpose while they're going to go through their process of releasing the past, the anger, the bitterness, the resentment, the many masks that we wear, the people pleasing, the unhealed childhood wounds. I feel like this energy is going to go through that process. Okay, so lots playing out here, just so you know. Yeah, I'm going to spare you the cleanup chat today. I feel like that was kind of a heavy message. So I'll let that sit with you. All right, I guess I will see you in the next reading. And you know, they didn't do this alone. They were, you know, led by others that they surround themselves with. Okay. They equally participated. Okay. They made decisions and choices based on, you know, being someone that they're not. Trying to be something that they're not. Like they're fighting this right now. Okay, and they're needing to, you know, let things fall and go through that ego death and all of that. So big process playing out here for them. You know, everybody has their own, like, path. So, pray for everybody. We all need extra prayers, you know. All right, sending out lots of love, you guys. I'll see you on the next reading.